Move boldly and win in everything. Life has never rewarded the timid, nor has it handed lasting victories to those who hesitate at the edge of opportunity. Every great achievement, every towering success, has been born in the heart of someone who dared to move forward when fear whispered, "Wait." The world does not remember the hesitant, it remembers the bold. It honors those who stepped into the unknown, who walked into the battlefield of life with a clear vision, an unshakable belief, and a will that could not be bent. Each one of us is born with a measure of genius, a spark of greatness that lies dormant until it is summoned. That genius is awakened not by chance, but by courage. Courage is the master key to success. It is the decision to act while others wait, to leap while others calculate, to speak while others remain silent. When you move boldly, you give your inner potential permission to rise. You tell the world and yourself that you are not here to live small, that you are not content with mediocrity, that you demand from life everything that belongs to the strong and determined. To win in everything, you must first win over yourself. Fear, doubt, procrastination. These are the enemies that sabotage destiny long before external opposition even appears. The man who conquers these internal foes becomes unstoppable, because the battle inside is always greater than the battle outside. Boldness is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. The bold man feels fear, yet acts. He feels uncertainty, yet moves. He feels doubt, yet persists. This is the difference between those who merely dream and those who live their dreams. The universe respects decisiveness. Opportunities appear to those who step forward with faith in their mission. Indecision is the great thief of time, the destroyer of riches, the silent assassin of ambition. When you hesitate, you send a signal to life that you are not ready, but when you act boldly, doors open, circumstances align, and unseen hands begin to assist you. What some call luck is often nothing more than the reward of bold movement. There is power in momentum. A small step forward generates energy, and energy creates more opportunities. Yet many wait until the path is clear, until the entire staircase is visible. They do not realize that the path clears only after the first step is taken. The world bends for the bold, but it resists the hesitant. Boldness magnetizes favor, resources, and allies. You will never know how many forces are ready to help you until you decide to move. Great victories demand great vision. You cannot win in everything if you think small. The mind is the workshop of destiny. What you think about consistently becomes the framework of your life. If you think defeat, you invite defeat. If you think bold victory, you invite bold victory. There is no force more powerful than a mind convinced of its own success. The world yields to the man who knows where he is going, for he radiates confidence, and confidence commands respect. Consider every failure not as an end, but as a lesson. The bold man understands that setbacks are not defeats but preparations. Each difficulty sharpens his character, strengthens his will, and trains his vision. To retreat in the face of obstacles is to forfeit the prize. To move boldly in the face of them is to declare, "Nothing will stop me." Persistence is boldness in motion. It is the refusal to accept anything less than victory. Boldness must also be joined with purpose. A reckless man moves wildly, but a bold man moves with direction. He knows what he wants, why he wants it, and how much he is willing to sacrifice to attain it. Purpose is the compass, boldness is the engine, and persistence is the fuel. With these combined, no mountain is too high, no sea too wide, no dream too great. Do not wait for the perfect time, for there is no such thing. The bold seize the present moment and make it perfect through action. Time is the great equalizer. It gives to each man 24 hours a day. What distinguishes the winners from the losers is not how much time they have, but how courageously they use it. Every minute you spend in hesitation is a minute you surrender to defeat. Every minute you spend moving boldly is a minute that brings you closer to triumph. You must also surround yourself with bold thinkers. The timid infect the bold with doubt, but the bold ignite the timid with faith. Choose your companions wisely, for the company you keep will either sharpen your vision or blur it. Association is power. Walk with men who dare, and you will dare. Walk with men who cower, and you will cower. The energy of your environment feeds your spirit. Therefore, cultivate an environment of boldness. To win in everything requires faith, not blind faith, but a faith rooted in understanding that the mind shapes reality. When you believe, truly believe, your belief transforms into a creative force. It summons the resources, people, and opportunities you need. Faith is the invisible bridge that carries you from the land of dreams to the land of reality. Without it, you remain stranded. With it, you move boldly toward every victory life has reserved for you. The bold are remembered because they dared to leave a mark. They did not wait for permission. They gave themselves permission. They did not ask, "What if I fail?" They asked, "What if I win?" And then they moved forward as if victory was already theirs. This is the mindset you must adopt. Move as though success is inevitable. Act as though greatness is your birthright. Speak as though the world is already applauding. When you do, your mind accepts this reality and works tirelessly to make it so. There is greatness within you waiting to be expressed. There are victories with your name on them, but they will not come to you. You must go to them. Life rewards the man who claims what belongs to him, not the man who waits for it to be handed to him. Move boldly, and you will see how quickly the tides of fortune shift in your favor. So I say to you, stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop doubting. Begin now. Step into the arena of life with your head high, your heart strong, and your vision clear. Each bold step you take is a declaration that you were not born to be ordinary, that you were not created for defeat, but that you were designed to win. Move boldly, and you will win in everything. This is not a suggestion. It is a law of life. The timid hope, the bold claim, the timid dream, the bold achieve, the timid wait, the bold win. In the end, the world does not honor those who stand still. It crowns those who move forward with conviction. Boldness is the language of winners, the attitude of champions, and the secret weapon of every man and woman who has ever risen above mediocrity. If you want victory in your health, your wealth, your relationships, your career, and your destiny, you must choose to act with courage when others hesitate, to speak with faith when others doubt, and to persist when others surrender. Move boldly, for life belongs to the brave. Move boldly, and the victories you seek will rise to meet you.